Good evening, energy readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel. This will be, obviously, you saw in the title, Scorpio North Node. Those of you that have the Scorpio North Node placement, you have Taurus South Node. So, in your past life, you were super rich and wealthy and beautiful and fancy. Not so much this lifetime. You're supposed to be ugly, dirty. No, I'm kidding. So, no. With the Taurus... With the Taurus South Node, in your past life, you were, wealthy, very materialistic, and that's crazy. We got the full moon in Taurus that just came out. Your dreams need a practical plan. So, when I first started learning about north-south nodes, I thought that you were supposed to trash your south node and just run straight for your north node, but that's actually not true. You're supposed to alchemize the both. So in your past life, being that you were very materialistic, this lifetime you're called to be a little more non-materialistic, and it may have been in the beginning of this journey, it may have been and I might be speaking to some an older crowd here is what I kind of think is probably the issue here with somebody with this type of south node. I would think it would be a little harder to believe in the esoteric. And maybe just a little bit of dabbling or whatever. But this lifetime, you're called to dive deeper into the spiritual aspects of life, the esoteric. And I've said this before, it's hard to not be into your... Where are my cards? What am I looking for here? Yeah. So, anyhow, in this lifetime, you have to connect a little bit more with people. You probably felt the need to, but didn't know how to. This is the lifetime where you need people more than what you believe that you need them. This is how you become more emotionally fulfilled, is when you follow into your North Node. And it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable to start to depend on people or to want to rely on other people, because you don't see anyone to be as reliable as you. That is your South Node screaming out like a... I don't know. I was going to say like a crybaby, but anyways, you're not a crybaby, obviously. So, gosh, one of these days. So we got the King of Swords on the bottom. What the heck did I just do to myself? Okay, I'm sorry here. I gotta get organized. I flipped my cards and then flipped them back. I don't know. Oh. Huh. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just got a little confused. My cards, I have a legit reversal that's on the bottom. On the bottom, it's the King of Swords in reverse. And what I'm getting with that is maybe there's been some people that have been trying to help you, and you have been shutting them down because of that South Node, that strong Taurus South Node, not wanting to take advice from other people or not wanting to listen to other people's criticism, constructive criticism. And kind of what backs that up for me, for that being on the bottom of the deck, is you do have the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, in the middle here. But I feel like this is a person that you've kind of wounded yourself kind of guarded against everyone for no reason. The look I'm getting in here is oh, look at that. Forgive me. Hopefully I don't get sued by Monster for fully advertising here. You guys know my secret addiction. So no, anyhow, this the look I've got that's in here is not the wounded warrior like you were just in a battle with everybody who was against you. I feel like this is the wounded warrior that's been in a battle of everybody who's actually for you and you've been fighting against them. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I don't like to be told what to do either. I don't like to be given much advice. But when I've taken some, you do have to have the discernment because some people want to steer you in the wrong direction. They're going in the wrong direction themselves. But you have definitely been have done some healing in the past here because you do have the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune before that. So you probably have had some strokes of luck and some money flow, and that is your Taurus South node activated. And I'm not saying that in this lifetime you're to give all your money away or anything like that, but you are to embody the scorpionic energy a little bit more, which is a little bit more of a giving, because it is the water, the cups, the love, energy. So you're about to come into some truth, though, in the very near future about yourself. And with the truth that you're about to get is going to actually help you to understand and to learn and to know how to use your passions, to know how to use your desires in the correct way. Because nothing is yet set in stone. We've got the mutable moon right before that. Your dreams, they do need a practical plan. And so maybe you've been already walking in this north node already, and maybe you have kind of went astray or kind of went awry, kind of. Yeah, look at that. You're going to be very emotionally content in the very near future based on whatever truth that this is that's coming in for you, Scorpio North nodes, because underneath the Ace of Swords is the wonderful, beautiful Ten of Cups. And again, like I said, once this truth comes, once you become emotionally fulfilled because you have learned and you are walking in your North node, and this is where you take on more of your emotional side and you will. What am I trying to say here, Spirit? Your emotional success will depend on you depending on others. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. There it is. Your emotional success will depend on you depending on other people to help you, to carry you through that. Not for them to get the glory. Give them the glory, give them the praise that they need to help for helping you, the gratitude and all that, sure. Uh sorry, I've got to, it's not that I didn't know how to roll up my sleeves. I just I got some fresh ink. But so anyhow, this is somebody here who has learned themselves, who is about to, if you haven't already, because this is the near future, and you're going to know how to be balanced. And that's only because you have learned and mastered this north node. Because the people that I read for, the group that I'm speaking to, are the ones who have evolved. The ones who are not on that surface level of, oh, my sun sign is Scorpio. because you have realized there's a lot more to this than just your sun sign. There's a lot more to this than just your name. There's a lot more to this than just your face. And what really is happening right now, and it's nice because you have that Taurus Earth south node. So you already have that connection to Earth, to Mother Earth, because what's really also being done right now, not only is a lot of things being exposed within all of the governments and all of everything that's happening behind closed doors, that's not the only thing that's happening right now. Because what's also happening is people are starting to become more aware and become more connected with Mother Earth. Why am I getting into that, Spirit? Why I need to know, why am I getting into that right now? I was right the first time. I felt right the first time. Flow. See? Go with the flow. So in this lifetime, yes, you are called to definitely go with the flow. Don't try to force your own steps. Don't try to force your own way. Don't try to force your own will. I mean, obviously, it's great that you have it, but that's how you will become more emotionally fulfilled. And it's again, it's tough. It's hard. It doesn't feel right, especially when you first start really doing these types of things, because it is taking you out of your comfort zone. And that is why you feel so good and comfortable in the South Node, because that's how you've been in all the lives. And it's time now. That was for a reason. That was for a purpose. That was for a season. I'm starting to be shown these things now, that was so that we could get to a certain vibrational level at that point. But now the whole collective is called to raise their vibration as a collective so that we can get the earth as just earth. Because imagine if we all had the love for earth that we have for the love for the materialistic things that we acquire. Imagine if you had that feeling in your heart, not just in your head, but in your heart, the butterflies in your stomach when you see Mother Earth. When you're driving down and you see an ice storm and you see how beautiful that, everyone talks about how bad an ice storm is and how much damage happened and this and that and the other. Well, make your stuff a little more non damageable because Mother Earth is just being Mother Earth. Mother Earth's not being mean to us because of a hurricane or because of a ice storm or an earthquake. No, it's just being Mother Earth. It's no different than the kid who is just being a kid. Hey, it's just you know I have to tell people that a lot. Oh, hey, no, they're just being a kid. And I had to tell myself that sometimes with my own kids, like, whoa, wait, they're just being a kid. And I know that I'm right because look at how much earth is in these cards. We've got nourish, we've got adventure, and we've got ego. And we're almost being lied to on this ego thing to where, and I'm guilty, I started to get negative feelings anytime I would even hear the word ego. It was almost like hearing the word devil or something like that. But I'm starting to also learn that there is a healthy ego. We're not to get rid of our ego because we're never going to be able to do that anyways, right? We are never going to be able to do that. And we have manifest on the bottom there. So, you know, the water that is connected with the Scorpio energy is, I mean, the earth is, what do they say, 70 or 75% water, or is that 78% ocean? And we're 70% water. So, I mean, you get what I'm going here. It's a very great way to connect to the earth. Sounds like my cats are having a party in there. Uh, they're excited. They got a mouse for me earlier, and they got a treat. So uh, they're geeked out right now. So this is lovely. I think that, and see, this is something that I hadn't brought out yet with my clarifiers underneath here. With that wounded warrior, and this is again, this is why I love tarot, because everything is always gets connected. I'm not even trying to push or force this. But underneath that wounded warrior that I said, this is you fighting against everybody else who's actually for you. Underneath of it is the 5 of Cups. And see, that's where again, you're focused on that materialistic side, that south node, and you're looking at the materials that you've lost. Hey, listen, whether you lost them or gave them away, whatever that is, that's actually what you're supposed to do. So this is actually not even a bad 5 of Cups. It's not even, you're not supposed to feel the way that this guy feels in this cup, woman, whatever. I mean, because maybe that's the truth that you're about to come into, that, yeah, no, I was supposed to lose that. Because that's part of losing that unhealthy amount of ego. You know, you will lose that unhealthy amount of ego. And this is what life does for you. For you. Life will do this for you. You get too big of a head, you think you're doing great, life is going to hit you because you need humbled. What does that mean? You need a healthy amount of ego. Your ego has gotten out of control. Your ego has gotten out of hand. So I'm not going to sit here and stick around on this, but I love the fact that this is what's coming out for this read, because I'm telling you, there is a movement going on in this earth right now, and we're starting to figure out that, you know what, we're being sold on a product, on something that somebody else. This is, I think it was Alan Watts that even said that, like, oh great, so now now you've got tons of money, you can go buy anything and everything you want in the entire world, but then what? So now you're going to go buy a bunch of products from people who made who hated their job. So the attachment to those materials that you're buying has actually got a bunch of hatred all around it. The hatred that they had for their boss, the hatred that they have for their wife because the wife's making them go work, whatever it is. you're you're investing now into products that have negative, just all kinds of negative energy attached to it. And I thought, man, you know what? He's kind of right. So maybe when I have the money to buy whatever I want to vet the places I'm buying my products from. Let's just go hang out with the workers. How are the workers feeling? Oh, it's not good morale. I'm not going to buy their product. I don't know. Anyway, that's a side note, little commercial break. This is Take the Weight of the World Off of Your Shoulders. My high vibes heal the world and clear your karma. Yeah, because when you come up with that practical plan, and you will be able to take the weight of the world off your shoulders. And then you will be able to raise your vibes high enough to clear your karma, like I'm trying to clear my throat. Like trying to get all of this out, I wasn't able to, and I'm trying not to be super loud and for everybody wearing headphones. But so, yeah, I mean, this is lovely. We're going to do one more. Wow, I mean, this is just a very nice, short, cute, to the point read. So we'll do the psychic reading cards now. And just focus on that north node. And there's not a lot of information out there, but please search and search and search. Astro Finesse, that's where I really stick to. Astro Finesse. I've been I love this card. Hearts. I love this card when it comes out because it really kind of reveals this is part of like shadow work. Sometimes we need pretty little pictures to reveal something inside of us. And that's why doing this also helps the reader. You don't realize that, but, we're just regular old people like anybody. And I'm not some Buddha. you know, I aspire to become more like one, maybe, but cards like these right here help things out like that. So this is the number 16 card, that 7 energy, that partnership. Yeah. The universe wants you to open your heart to love. You have received this card as the universe has heard your thoughts and prayers about love, loss, and relationships. That 5 of Cups energy. The psychic reading card of hearts is representative of all matters connected to love and matters of the heart. When you look at this card, pay attention, and this is one of the few cards I definitely want to hold for as long as my arm will allow. And yeah, sure, good enough, right? Somewhere in that zone right there. When you look at this card, pay attention to the area on the card you are drawn to. Do you focus on the girl and the hearts floating in the background? Or are you drawn to the broken-hearted cloud? If you are drawn to the background heart, it is because the universe wants you to focus on love that is always around you. And, sorry, I just realized I had it a little high there. So let me back up. If you're drawn to the background hearts, it is because the universe wants you to focus on the love that is always around you and the love that is coming into your life. The universe is letting you know that all is not lost and is giving you a gentle reminder that you are a beautiful, lovable being and with a big heart to share with another. Did you catch that? To share with another, because you maybe haven't been sharing your heart being in that south node. If you are drawn to the broken-hearted cloud, it is a gentle reminder the universe is trying to heal your broken heart. It is very important to remember that when you go through a romantic breakup or heartache, you need to give your heart time to heal so that when the right person does come into your life, you are open to giving and receiving love, giving and receiving love. The heart psychic reading card can represent the loss of a loved one who has passed over into the spirit world. The person sitting on the cloud can be a sign from a loved one who feels your pain and hears your prayers. Your loved one is there to help you heal and reconnect with them from the other side. Pay close attention to the clouds when you are outside, as you want loved ones tend to give you. Wow, how does that make sense? Pay attention to the clouds when you are outside, as your loved ones tend to give you signs from above in the form of heart shaped clouds. They may even offer heart shaped objects such as rocks, leaves, crystals, or symbols. Be open to love, and you will be surprised by what the universe brings into your life. Beautiful. I always love when this one comes up. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but I do have this heart shaped amethyst here. And I thought I had some howlite here somewhere. This one? No, I had a heart shaped. Oh, he's right over here. Little heart shaped howlite. And actually, I haven't posted this yet. Oh my goodness. Thank you, universe. Sorry, this is just a silly little commercial break. But I did. I found a heart shaped Burger King onion ring. And it's, because that stuff never goes bad and doesn't ever get any type of mold on it. or anything because it's not real. So I have it saved, and it's a heart shaped. So it's made with love. Something my dad used to always say. He'd say, "You know why my food tastes better than anybody else's? Why is that, Dad? Because I made it with. I had a special ingredient. What's that, Dad? TLC. What's that, Dad? Well, we know what TLC is. Tender love and care. So anyway, I just wanted to give you all of those extra little side notes. Um, but I'm telling you what, walk in this North Node, and you will be a much more emotionally fulfilled person. You're witnessing me in my North Node right now. I have a North Node in Leo, and they are to step in the spotlight. I'm supposed to be a main character in this lifetime, and I don't want to be. I'm supposed to be a boss in this lifetime, and I don't want to be at all. It's the last thing I ever want to be. But here we are on freaking camera. So do it. Love it. Yeah, I got nothing else for you here. Spirit said, shut up and get out of here. I said, okay, here we go. So remember, folks, to watch your thoughts, they will become your words. Watch your words, they will become your habits. Watch your habits, they will become your character. And I will see you on the north side.